At a glamorous club where a big fancy party is taking place. The atmosphere is filled with handsome, smart, and sexy ladies and gentlemen. The focus shifts to the top-floor VIP room, where two individuals are engaged in a passionate kiss. On a side table, a necklace is placed, catching glimpses as the two main leads share an intimate moment. The setting exudes a sense of sophistication and allure, creating an intriguing atmosphere for the unfolding events. The next morning unfolds in a big hotel room, where the main male lead is found asleep in bed. Suddenly, a loud voice pierces the air, accusing him of getting drunk and ending up sleeping with another woman. As the speaker notices the girl's face, a mix of shock and a surprising hint of happiness crosses her expression. Well, she thinks, at least she is pretty. At that moment, the main female lead wakes up, adding a new layer of intrigue to the unfolding story. The main female lead, shocked and startled, jumps up and demands to know who the person in bed with her is. The main male lead remains silent, not uttering a single word. After a tense pause, he finally breaks the silence and offers her some money, saying, "This much will do, right? You're not going to regret this." With that, he casually plops down a sum of money, introducing a layer of complexity and leaving the female lead to grapple with the situation. The main female lead, still in shock and not fully comprehending what happened the night before, is taken aback by the main male lead's nonchalant attitude. He comments on her beauty and casually offers her a sum of money, urging her not to get too greedy. Overwhelmed and tearful, she pleads with him to wait and tries to express her confusion. However, he remains indifferent, dismissing her words and asking, "What, is it not enough?" He then unexpectedly passes her a limited edition wallet, adding another element of mystery to the unfolding scene. In the aftermath of the confrontation, the main male lead insists that the limited edition wallet is worth 17 million won and urges her to take it, instructing her not to bother him again. The main female lead, furious and feeling disrespected, retaliates in an aggressive voice, expressing her frustration at being treated like an escort. They exchange no further words and leave her alone in the room. Left in solitude, she is overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, sitting on the bed and questioning her next steps. As she reflects on the situation, she decides to calm down and head home. Upon reaching her place, she feels the need to wash away the emotional turmoil. In the shower, she trembles with fear, wondering why all of this has happened to her. The sense of confusion and vulnerability lingers, leaving her questioning the circumstances and searching for a way to navigate through the unexpected twists in her life. Sana, awakened by an arrogant voice, is urged to wake up as the voice emphasizes the importance of not leaving her family behind. Tearful and emotional, she resolves to find the man responsible for her distress, feeling a mixture of sadness and anger. Clenching her fists, she vows to make him pay severely for his actions. After a few hours, she arrives at the office, surprising her colleagues who are accustomed to her late arrivals. One office employee comments on her early presence, to which Sana, still upset, brushes off the remark and apologizes, mentioning that she has to handle a matter related to a body. The weight of her emotions and the determination to seek justice drive her actions as she navigates through the challenges that lie ahead. As Sana apologizes for her early arrival and promises to be more careful next time, whispers circulate among other employees. They speculate about her sudden day off right after the year-end party, questioning whether it's a genuine issue or merely an excuse. Sana remains silent, keeping her thoughts and emotions to herself. The air in the office becomes charged with curiosity and uncertainty as her colleagues try to make sense of the situation, unaware of the complex and emotional events that unfolded during that time. The sudden slamming of a door interrupts the hushed conversations in the office, accompanied by a loud voice reprimanding the employees for chatting during working hours. Startled, everyone returns to their seats. The person then addresses Sana directly, holding her hand and insisting, "Sana, I need to see you for a moment." Caught off guard, Sana responds nervously, "Why yes sir." Concerned, the boss inquires about her well-being, noting that she doesn't look good. Sana reassures him, "No, I am fine now, Ho-yun." The tension in the air is palpable as the boss leads Sana away, leaving the rest of the office to wonder about the unfolding events and the possible impact on Sana's professional life. The boss advises Sana, "Don't tell your parents about this." Then, he goes on to ask for a favor, requesting Sana to introduce him to a private detective. Ho-yun is curious and asks, "What for?" In response, Sana explains, "A friend of mine has issues and needs my help. Introduce me to one, but please keep this a secret." Ho-yeon agrees, saying, no problem, I will get someone to get in touch with you, setting the stage for a discreet and confidential arrangement as Sana delves into the complexities of the situation. Sana expresses her gratitude, saying, thanks very much. I will get going now. Brother. The term brother indicates a close relationship with Mr. Ho-yeon. As she leaves the office, Sana relaxes but sports a suspicious smile, contemplating her determination to find the person responsible for her distress. In a moment of determination, she thinks, you son of a bitch, I will now find you. Whoever you are. I will find you soon, arrogant guy. However, her thoughts are interrupted by a ringing phone. Sana answers, expecting Mr. Ho-yeon. Hey, Ho-yeon? The caller corrects her, no, it's me, the other brother. Can't you recognize my voice? Sana realizes it's Chong-hyun and apologizes for the confusion. The unfolding events suggest a web of relationships and mysteries that continue to captivate Sana's life. Chong-hyun observes, looks like you've been expecting Ho-yeon. What's the matter? Sana quickly responds, no. Ho-yeon mentioned that we were heading out somewhere, so I was expecting his call. Chewing, understandingly, says, oh? Sure, have fun with him. Leave the rest to me, your brother. This exchange hints at the intricate relationships and dynamics between the characters, adding another layer of intrigue to the unfolding story. Nervous, Sana responds, okay, chewing. Something came up, so I gotta cut the call. Chong insists, wait a moment, and inquires, I heard you took a sick leave. Are you still sick? Sana quickly dismisses any health concerns, stating, nope. It's even okay if I go out. However, Chong interrupts, firmly advising her, no. Just stay home and rest. Your health is important. Don't go out and rest at home. The conversation reveals Chong's concern for Sana's well-being, emphasizing the importance of taking care of herself in the midst of the unfolding events. Sana responds, okay, I get it. I won't go out. Chong acknowledges, okay, I will leave as well. Take care, and disconnects the call. Sana breathes a sigh of relief, thinking, phew. I almost got caught. Suddenly, her phone rings again. Sana picks up and says, hello? The caller reveals himself as Ho-yeon, stating, you wanted me to get info about a PI, didn't you? Well, I found one. Excitedly, Sana asks, where, and rushes near to Ho-yeon, declaring, I will be right there. The sound of her steps, click, clack, echo as she makes her way to Ho-yeon's office. Upon reaching Ho-yeon's office, Sana finds him. Anxiously, she asks, where are you? Behind Ho-yeon, Chong stands with a pale face. Suspiciously, Ho-yeon says, what's the rush? Let's talk in the next room. It's the reception room, let's go in here first. The plot thickens as the characters gather to discuss the unfolding events in a more private setting. Sana pushes Ho-yeon aside and firmly says, please wait. With a loud voice, she shuts the door, creating a sense of privacy. The private investigator inside the room introduces themselves, stating, I am a PI, a private investigator. How may I help you? Sana, determined, declares, there's someone I need you to find. No, it's a bastard. She proceeds to explain, all I know is that the day before, I was at the club Heaven. There was a man with me in the VIP room. The private investigator responds with a thoughtful expressing concern, it's going to be very difficult to investigate with such vague information. The complexity of the situation deepens as they confront the challenges of uncovering the truth with limited details. Sana pleads with the private investigator, please, I need to know. I believe you are competent, so you will be able to find out. As she tries to recall the man's name, she mentions, his name was So. I remember something like that. The private investigator responds with a thoughtful this is good. He reassures her, well, I will give it a shot. I'm begging you to produce results, detective. The intensity of the moment heightens as Sana entrusts the investigator with the task of uncovering the details she seeks, creating a sense of urgency and anticipation in the unfolding story. After the entire conversation, Sana leaves the cabin. Behind the closed door, Mr. Ho-yeon stands with a suspicious face and asks, what the hell am I not supposed to hear? Sana, with her finger on her lips, responds, it's a secret. The exchange adds an element of mystery and secrecy to the unfolding events, leaving Ho-yeon intrigued and questioning the undisclosed details. Sana dismisses Ho-yeon's curiosity, saying, let's pretend you never heard of it. Don't try to find out about a woman's secrets. She sits at her working table. Suddenly, a staff member comes in and says, Leo is looking for you. Sana responds, yes, sir, I will be right there. She promptly reaches Leo's cabin and knocks. Another staff member observes her with gloomy eyes, adding an air of intrigue and tension to the situation. The plot thickens as Sana navigates through both personal and professional challenges. In the cabin, Sana asks, "What's the matter?" Leo responds, "Are you tired of staying at home because you've been sick for a few days? Then let's go out. Your brother will make this fun as well." Sana replies, "It's been a long time since I could go out, but if we leave, who's gonna do that work in your stead? I don't think this is a good idea for your parents to find out. If they do, you will be facing their wrath." The conversation reveals Sana's sense of responsibility and concern for the consequences of taking time off work, adding depth to her character. The CEO reassures Sana, stating, "Nothing is more important than my position. Also, I won't mention going out with you if it comes to that. You know father and mother love you too. There's a good connection to the company." The CEO's willingness to prioritize the outing and keep it discreet reflects a sense of familial affection and understanding of the potential consequences within their family and the company. The intricate dynamics among the characters continue to shape the narrative. With the CEO's assurance, Sana is enthusiastic, saying, "Then let's go." She smiles, expressing how good it feels to go out with her brother and have fun after a long while. The brother and sister head to an amusement park, where Sana is filled with excitement, exclaiming, "Wow! How long has it been?" Her brother responds, asking, "How's this for you?" He adds, "It hasn't been long since I came here, but I think I will enjoy this one." Sana is overjoyed, saying, "It's great. Hee hee." She enjoys almost all the rides and indulges in treats like cotton candy, savoring the moments of joy and bonding with her brother at the amusement park. They also click many pictures, capturing the moments of joy. Both siblings are happy, having had so much fun. Sana reflects on everything that happened that night, feeling as if she had forgotten it all. Suddenly, they spot a couple, and it appears to be the same guy from that night. The unexpected encounter adds a new layer of intrigue and suspense to the story. Despite seeing the couple, Sana is so happy that she doesn't immediately notice the familiar guy. When her brother asks what's the matter, she responds, "Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just feeling weird. I guess it's because I am not used to having this much fun." Her brother reassures her, saying, "That's good to hear. If you are happy, then I am also happy. Shall we head back now?" Sana replies, "Sure." They bid each other farewell and head in opposite directions, preventing Sana from seeing the person who may have been connected to the events of that night. The narrative leaves room for curiosity and suspense as the story unfolds. Sana finds herself dreaming, envisioning her wedding day. In the dream, she asks, "How do I look, pretty?" The reply comes, "Well, you sure do look pretty as always." Her father then says, "Now, you may kiss the bride." The dream captures a moment of joy and anticipation, allowing Sana to experience a glimpse of her imagined wedding day in the realm of her subconscious. As the dream unfolds with a wedding kiss, the atmosphere suddenly changes. The hall door is forcibly opened, and a person enters aggressively, exclaiming, "Wait." His face reveals a strong intensity as he directly addresses Sana, saying, "That night, don't you remember?" The crowd begins to murmur about the woman. Sana is shocked as the guy claims, "She is an escort lady. You slept with me too." Her husband, now sporting a black eye, confronts Sana, asking with disbelief, "Sana, is this guy speaking the truth?" The dream takes a dramatic turn, introducing conflict and tension into the imagined wedding scenario. In the dream, the guy comes closer to Sana and makes an inappropriate suggestion, saying, "Hey, how about tonight? Let's do it again." Sana responds with anger in her voice, firmly stating, "No. I said no." Suddenly, her dream breaks, and she wakes up. As she awakens, she realizes her head hurts, and the emotional turmoil continues as she contemplates the imagined reactions of her own family. Feeling distressed, she thinks, "Now, imagine the reaction of my own family. I can't even bring myself to see my future husband." The dream has left Sana in a state of unease and apprehension, blurring the lines between the dream world and reality. Frustrated and blaming the imagined turmoil on the mysterious person from that night, Sana is determined to destroy him. She motivates herself, declaring, "Hang on. Till I die, suffering will await you." Suddenly, someone knocks and opens the door. So-yeon enters, saying, "Knock, knock, open the door." Sana. So-yeon excitedly shares news about a 50% sale at the department store, urging Sana to hurry. However, So-yeon notices Sana's red eyes and realizes that something might be bothering her. The shift from determination to vulnerability adds depth to Sana's character as she navigates the emotional aftermath of her dream. Soyeon notices Sana's red eyes and expresses concern, asking, "Sana, why are your eyes so red?" Sana responds, "Oh, I couldn't get much sleep. It's nothing to be worried about." However, Soyeon takes matters into her own hands, suddenly holding Sana's arm and pulling her towards the door, exclaiming, anyways, let's go." Sana tries to resist, saying, "Wait, I haven't changed my clothes." "Don't rush, you will trip if you run like that." However, Soyeon, excited for shopping, is determined. She encourages Sana, saying, "Come on, we're gonna see a 50% discount. I have been waiting so long for this to happen. If you wanna grab it, then go ahead. I will meet you there." The scene portrays the contrasting emotions of Sana, balancing her personal concerns with the anticipation of a shopping adventure. Determined, Soyeon insists, "No way. You are gonna stick with me, and we will grab them." Sana, feeling a bit more relaxed, joins in on Soyeon's plan, saying, "AKA I am gonna grab every last one of them. I made sure to bring a lot of cash for today. Hurry, hurry, let's take this shortcut. But don't go overboard and buy too much." Sana playfully teases Soyeon, and when warned about not buying too much, she responds with a casual, what is this coming from?" The dynamic between the two friends adds a light-hearted touch to their shopping adventure. Sana and her sister share a moment, and one of them remarks, "By the way, it's been a while since I came here." "Well, I get it. We couldn't hang out much since we were busy." "That's fine, Sana." Soyeon interjects, telling her to stop. Sana, noticing Soyeon's distracted demeanor, asks, "Yeah. What's happening? Thinking about other stuff, eh?" Soyeon responds casually, "Oh, I was just thinking about how you love shopping." The conversation reflects the dynamic between the sisters, blending casual banter with shared moments of understanding. Sana confides, "The thing is, I keep getting distracted a lot these days." Soyeon offers a reassuring perspective, saying, "You worry about stuff too much." However, Soyeon also expresses her concern, adding, "By the way, I don't want you to leave me out of anything. You gotta tell me. Duh. 'Cause I'm on your side." They share a moment of understanding and support, and Soyeon redirects their focus, saying, "Okay, let's take a look at the clothes." The sisters navigate the complexities of life together, finding solace in their bond. Sana embraces the shopping spree, declaring, "Okay. I will take all the clothes I like." Soyeon, equally excited, joins in, and they both enjoy the shopping experience. Soyeon picks up a black dress, asking, "How about this one? Should I try this?" Sana enthusiastically responds, "Yes, it will look good on you." Soyeon playfully concedes, "Oh, fine. I'm not surprised since you usually pick out good ones." The camaraderie between the sisters adds a light and joyful atmosphere to their shopping adventure. Sana reflects, thinking, "I am enjoying being with her all day, let's not get upset over it anymore." After some time, Soyeon appears in front of Sana with a changed dress and asks, "Hey Sana, how's it? You think it's pretty?" Sana honestly responds, "I don't look good in dark clothes." The candid exchange between the sisters continues, highlighting their openness and comfort with each other. Soyeon reassures Sana, saying, "But you look great." Soyeon adds, "Oh yeah, I think it's perfect." "Great, I'm gonna go with this." Soyeon then mentions, "Oh hey, Sana. I have some big news for you." Excited, Sana asks, "Oh really? What is it?" The anticipation builds as Soyeon is about to share the exciting news with her sister. Soyeon reveals the big news, saying, "I am getting married." Sana, shocked by this unexpected revelation, exclaims, "What, for real? That's freaking amazing. Why didn't you tell me earlier?" Soyeon explains, "Well, I was waiting for the right time to surprise you." The excitement and surprise add a joyful twist to their shopping day. As the sisters share in the joy of Soyeon's upcoming marriage, Sana expresses her excitement, saying, "Thanks. So where's the wedding? I am so excited. It's going to be really amazing." However, after some time, a sense of sadness creeps in. As Sana reaches home, she reflects, "You are finally getting married. I'm feeling envious now." Ugh, dunno what now. The mixed emotions highlight the complexity of Sana's feelings as she navigates joy for her sister and a tinge of envy for the milestone she herself hasn't reached. Feeling overwhelmed with mixed emotions, Sana wonders, "How am I supposed to look at my future husband's face? Why? Why would you tell me that?" She grapples with sadness, thinking, let's not cry over this. Is it gonna change anything? Firstly, let's check up the private investigator. Despite her personal struggles, Sana decides to focus on the practical matter at hand and moves forward with the plan to unravel the mysteries from the past night. Sana picks up her phone and contacts the detective, saying, "Hey detective, let's meet up in that cafe from before." After some time, she arrives at the cafe, and the private investigator follows suit. Sana waves to get the detective's attention, calling out, "Hey detective, over here." The detective greets her, "Nice to see you again. The investigation for your request is nearly complete." The meeting at the cafe marks a crucial point in the unfolding investigation, intensifying the anticipation for the revelations that might come to light. Curious, Sana inquires, "So, did you find out his identity?" The detective responds, "It's not fully confirmed. But there were 3 guests that night in the VIP room. 2 of them have So as their last name." The revelation adds a layer of intrigue, hinting at potential connections and narrowing down the possibilities as the investigation progresses. The detective elaborates, "They're identified by an alias and their registered name. Will you be able to tell the difference, I wonder?" Sana, intrigued, asks, "Both of them are So?" The detective provides more information, saying, "This contains the info about the 2 targets that I found. I'd suggest you give it a look. First is Gene Man So, here's his basic information." Sana responds, "That can't be him. Show me the other one." The detective then presents details about Sang Jin So, allowing Sana to examine the information provided. The investigation intensifies as Sana delves into the details to uncover the truth. Sana is visibly shocked upon seeing Sang Jin So's portfolio, her mind running through the memories of that particular night. Concerned, the detective asks, "Hey, is everything okay? Are you okay?" Sana, gathering herself, responds, "Yes, can I get a picture portfolio for that Sang Jin So?" The detective, pleased to have a lead, agrees, providing Sana with the necessary information to further her quest for answers. The unfolding investigation takes a crucial turn as Sana dives deeper into the details surrounding Sang Jin So. The detective assures Sana, "I will investigate, and once it's over, I will report in detail." Sana responds, "Yes, please do so." The detective reassures her, saying, "Don't worry about it, we shared all the materials from this investigation." Sana then asks, "Oh, by the way, can you share the picture portfolio of Sang Jin So with me?" The detective agrees, saying, "Yes, only if you keep it a secret." The exchange adds an element of confidentiality to the investigation as Sana delves further into the mysterious events of that night. After sharing the details, the detective leaves the cafe. Sana stands there with a serious face, and it's revealed that her hand is bleeding from breaking something. After some time, she finds herself in front of Great Forest Nature Conservation So. Limited. Her car, a security guard confronts her, saying, "Hey, who are you? You can't bring your car in here like this. Remove the vehicle at once." The scene sets the stage for a potential confrontation or discovery as Sana ventures into the next phase of her investigation. The car owner, revealed to be the president of Power Company, laughs and explains, "Haha, I am the president of Power. I have come to talk with Leo Sang Jin So about our partnership." The security guard contacts the CEO, who allows the Power Company president to enter. In a meeting between both parties, the Power Company president inquires, "Oh, that reverse function, what's the total profit?" A team member responds, "About $1.5 million. The CEO instructs, "Take care of the progress." The business discussion sets the stage for potential collaborations and reveals the intricate dynamics between the companies involved. The CEO responds, "I will be glad to not oversee it." "I understand, sir." The secretary then continues, "So moving on. The Korea Top 10 Young Entrepreneurs Awards ceremony will begin shortly. The mayor has requested for your presence. Will you be attending?" The CEO replies, "Oh, come on. I will be out of here soon anyways. Call for the car to be on standby, I am leaving now." The secretary agrees, saying, "Yes, sir." As the CEO reaches the car and opens the door, he finds a beautiful woman already waiting for him. She greets him, saying, "Hey, it's been a long time. Did you miss me?" The CEO responds, "Of course, I missed you. Would I have called you out if I didn't?" She playfully says, "Right? You missed me, didn't you?" All this care ran too fast. The scene hints at a personal connection between the CEO and the woman, adding a layer of intrigue to the unfolding story.